There you go.
I'm going to get the simulator up over here.
You want to hold it close?
Oh, man. All right. My name is Brandon Phillips. I've been coming to MoDev for a couple months now. I'm a little new to the DC area. I'm a mobile developer just on the iOS platform. And before coming down to the DC area, I worked at a place called DaVinci Interactive, and sometimes they still feed me work. And this is an app that I built for Indiana University. And at Indiana University, they have these different centers of education. Essentially, they're different majors. This is for the Center on Congress, ran by Lee Hamilton. They're definitely getting into interactive e-learning now, and they wanted to make an iPad app, and this is the first one they decided to come up with. And I'll just run through this a little bit here for you. It's free on the App Store right now, and we're coming out with an update later this week. And I'm going to show you the app that has a few of the things I'm working on right now. So it pretty much just shows famous civic quotes. All of the images and biographies in here are cited in the Library of Congress, and you can actually go here and you can see some of the images exactly where they came from. And it's meant to be an educational resource for students and those who are just interested in teaching and learning about primary sources. I'll just run through a little bit of this here. Some of them will actually have quiz questions. Just kind of test your knowledge. Very simplistic quiz. Some with images and other commentary. This is something I'm working on right now. We're adding social media capabilities. Also just kind of help promote the app. And very basic stuff. And also adding search functionality in the next update. So I'll just kind of jump you around through the quotes. This project, as I said, is funded by the Library of Congress Teaching Primary Sources Project for Indiana University. It was a direct client of DaVinci Interactive, who I once worked for. And again, my name is Brandon Phillips. I'm a mobile developer. Just started a new startup called Fresh Squeezed Pixels, becoming soon. And I currently work at Angel, it's a subsidiary of MicroStrategy. So please don't tell them I do this.
Good job. I love it. I love it. Actually, it reminds me, please nobody tell my boss what I'm doing. So, all right, next up, we got Bart. Yeah. Come on up. You've got your...
This one. This one good.
Thank you, sir.
1 minute, no pressure.
Not at all. Yes, sir.
Thanks. I got both the app itself and the presentation. I'm going to give you the keynote, and then for anyone that doesn't believe me that I actually have the app, I can show it also. My name is Bart Jenkins. I work as a contract consultant by day, and I'm a wannabe iOS developer by night. I've got a little outfit called Forge. I have 2 apps in the iStore right now, in the App Store right now. And this is the one I'm doing now is called Associates. So I have a question for the audience. Do you have your address? Anyone here have contacts in their address book that are old and probably need to be removed? Okay, this might be of interest to you then. Okay, so.
Actually, Path has all mine.
Well, now I need to figure out how to get this thing.
Oh, here, you need to. Yeah.
There we go. Maybe that'll do it. Okay, so imagine you go to an event, conference, wedding, DC, etc. You go in there, you're all excited, and you network like crazy. You get lots of addresses and contacts in your address book. And then 6 months later, you're looking through that, and you're going, "Oh my God, who are these people? I don't remember half these people." Right? So, I think I have something for you. Okay. So, what if you could tag your contacts with an expiration date and then put a reminder in your calendar that would alert you sometime in the future and pop up and say, hey, I think it's time to clean house in your contacts. Let's go take a look and let's get rid of some more contacts. Okay. So before, we're going to do something that looks like this, where you have a plain contact name, address, and then what will happen is you go in and you can add a custom date and put a special field, or you can call it whatever you like. And if you call it expires, then the app is sensitive to that. Okay. So this is what you do with existing contacts, and then the other solution I have is when you're meeting new contacts. So once you create these, you stamp that contact, then you go to your calendar, and you put an alert, and to remind you, and then 6 months down the road, whatever, you launch the app because the event fires, you open the Associates app, and then you have two ways to delete expired apps. You can either say, yeah, I want to keep this one, delete that one, keep this one, or you can say, no, purge, I want to get rid of all these people. I want to go to ModeDevDC no more. I don't want anybody from ModeDevDC in my list. Okay. Now, where this really becomes interesting is when you have when you use this to create new contacts. You go in, you launch the app, and you have a choice. You hit a little plus symbol there, and you get the standard address book, add new contact. But what it does is it pulls from some defaults and it stamps it with an event address like this address. It also puts an expiration date based on the default that you have. Okay, what will show up then in your address book is an event, or sorry, not your address book, but in your calendar is an event that's auto-created. Sometime in the future, it automatically stamps a name in there, and it puts a URL in the URL field that when you tap that, it will take you back into this app so you can quickly delete the old apps, the old contacts. Sorry. Okay, so we're talking about defaults. What defaults are those? Well, for example, you can choose what calendar you want these events to be put under. You can also put the event address, so like before you go to a conference or an event, you quickly type in the address that you're interested in. And if you want, you can also use this app to share information with others. Okay, so for example, you can put in some contact information.
About 30 seconds.
Okay, so, and if you don't want to exchange information by hand, I'm using the Bump API, for those of you that know Bump, to pass contact information back and forth. Okay? That's it.
Okay.
Actually not a premiere, but a premiere of a new release. Is that correct, sir?
That is correct.
Sure, thank you. Let's see what we got here. Hey, where's Steve Sheets? You want to make your announcement?
Yeah, I'm Steve Sheets. Some of you know me. Where2, we work with real leading edge APIs in iOS. We're doing a project with George Mason University to do one of the first iTextbooks. And if there's anyone who else is interested in this area, I'd like to organize a user group or just a social get together so we can talk about this. This is really new stuff, and we can come out with some yet. So whatever we can teach each other would be a really good idea. And if you haven't seen iText with the iBook 2, go on your iPad. It's only available on your iPad. Go download the biology-free textbook and see what kind of the future of textbooks could be. I honestly don't know if this is going to be successful or not. I still prefer paper books. But my house is a library of about 10,000 books. But it is an interesting technology, especially the multimedia aspect. So we're going to try to come up with actually I'm working with the physics astronomy department to create an astronomy lens. So anyone else in any areas, it doesn't have to be textbooks. I've talked with people who are doing it for cooking books, for example. So give us a talk. How? Oh, come with me afterwards, and I'll give you my email, and I'll give me a card, okay? Sorry. Thank you.
Are you guys ready? All right. Hi, everybody. Many of you know me. Some of you may not. I am Ben Young. I am the CEO of Nexercise, and I'm also a developer, so I've written a lot of this code myself. And I'm going to give you a quick intro for some of you who don't know. Nexercise is the fun way to lose weight and get in shape. And to give you a little bit of background, what we've done is our app has been out since August 4th last year, and we've gained significant traction. We actually have over 2 million minutes of tracked real exercise with the app. It's exciting. We've got passionate users, an average of 4.5 stars in the App Store with over, this number goes up daily. It's really exciting. It's about pretty split between female and male, a little dominant on female, which is great because they have great purchasing power and other things. So, but let me show you enough of the slides. Let me show you the app, and especially I want to show you version 2.0, which is exciting that we're getting ready to release. And one thing that we found is that exercise, the more social you make it and the more engaging, the more people actually interact. And we've been interacting heavily with our users to learn about what drives them. And so I'll encourage you to download the app. What makes the app really powerful is the ability to benchmark yourself against your friends. And so, for example, I can go in, Shauna, who's kicking my butt, see how I stand against Shauna, and she is kicking my butt. A new feature that we're allowing is the ability to do notifications. So I know when Shauna's exercising, so I'll get a thing that says, you're falling behind, and it's kind of exciting. And I can actually even nudge her to tell her to get to moving and get to stepping, and she actually got that, so she probably will nudge me back, but you won't see it here. You can drill into the people and see, their statistics of how they're doing. The medals that they've earned is similar to Foursquare. You can catch cool things like that above and beyond, other cool things to incentivize exercise. You can see their activities, so you can start learning what other people do. One thing I'm going to do, I'm going to give her a comment. I'm going to say, tell her good job. This is a new feature that's not out yet, but allows us to incorporate, and let's see if this will work on here. Give her a comment there, and she'll actually receive a notification and things that she's just got a good job on that Pilates set. And so this is one of the exciting new features that we're testing, and it's just getting really exciting. And so to give you a little idea, one of the major things that we're doing is really just trying to get this out here. So before we used to track just emotion, and we realized that that's very powerful for insurance companies and other people who want real data. But we've also allowed people, you're going to do basketball. I'm going to go play basketball. I'm not going to have my phone on me. So what we allow also self-reporting. So you can say now, I did 57 minutes of basketball and just finished now. The way we keep it fair within the game is that we have a point system because it makes it really fun. And so certain points you can't unlock when you self-report, and other things you can when you do it with your device on you. So it kind of keeps the integrity of the game intact, and people just get really exciting about it. You can go into your calendar, for example, and see all the different activities you've done. Like yesterday, I did 20 minutes of walking. I find that walking is very therapeutic, and I can think about cool other ideas within exercise. I can be selfish like everybody else in their Facebook posts and like my own walk, which I just did right there. And since nobody else did, since this piece, like I said, is just in our slow testing. And you got other cool things. These are great for inspiring different actions. We've made the platform very flexible and capable, where we can use what we call these banner ads to trigger different actions or different content right here. And those are very powerful for like advertisers and other people that want to interact with it. So I encourage you to download it, check it out, and also tell us ways that we can improve. That's Nexercise. We make fitness fun and social. Thank you.
Thank you, Ben. Helen Levy-Myers, come on up. This is, I guess it's kind of a company premiere, so to speak. Let's see what this thing.
Oh, Carl, you're going to need to validate
yourself. Sure. Self-validation. All right, so let's see. An Android, an iPhone, and a Windows phone go into a bar. The bartender says, "Hey guys, it's last call." And wouldn't you know, iPhone dropped his. Yerma knows where that one's from. So, Helen, you ready? Yeah. All right, take it over. You got 4 minutes.
Okay. Hi, I'm Helen Levy-Myers with Athena's Workshop, and I have a question. Is anybody here the parent of a school-age child? Have you ever been told about missing homework due first thing in the morning, about 2 minutes before bedtime? No. Well, another question for you. I don't know if you realize, but a typical teacher in the high school has about 150 students, and if they spend just 2 minutes on each homework, that's a total of 5 hours of time. So the Athena's Workshop here is the solution, and we are going to allow teachers to text messages to parents and students so you won't forget about your homework. We're going to, and teachers will be able to text students securely without knowing any students' cell phone numbers. Athena's Workshop is going to be a homework platform. It's going to have text messaging for teachers. It's going to have a integrated teacher gradebook, and it's going to allow students to submit their homework using a cell phone camera. We're also going to have a calendar system, so you'll be able to track multiple children across multiple classrooms, so you'll know all the homework that's due at various times. And students will be able to submit their homework using their cell phone camera. The way it's going to work is the student's going to take a picture of their homework with their cell phone. They're going to send it by a text message to Athena's Workshop. The teacher will have also submitted the answers to Athena's Workshop, and then Athena's Workshop will match the homework with the answers, grade it, and then send you reports first thing in the morning so you'll know how you did on your homework. The school technology market is, there's $10 billion that K-12 schools are going to spend this year on e-learning, wireless, and internet. And parents, PTAs, and other people contribute another $2 billion to school technology and classroom instruction. So the Athena's Workshop team includes myself, and our team is very committed to helping parents, teachers, educators, and administrators in education and learning. I myself previously bootstrapped Virginia Parent News, which was a local parenting publication with a strong focus on education. My technology partner is Chris Tatum, who has 20 years of solutions architecture experience with Comcast, MedImmune, Capital One, and AMS. Eric Levy-Myers has 15 years experience doing strategy at the enterprise level. And we're also looking for a CFO and a vice president for sales. We're going to be a subscription-based model, so individual teachers will be able to sign up on the website and for $99 do unlimited texting with all their students. Small school districts and private schools will be able to sign up. We're going to be charging, depending on the number of students, $1,500 to $25,000. Also have Blackboard and Moodle plugins. We're going to work with software integrators. And thank you very much.
Thank you.